Right. More. Tonight we take on the Blazers. We are back on technology here. And I'm going to try and bring in while I sit away from it. Bear with me along the way. Out of forward. See who we're face off, move back. Cam's gonna move in and he's gonna tries to gets it to the middle. Misplays in front of the goalie. So dangerous. Defense. Rory playing up front. Short player. Behind the net to Graydon. Options goes off the boards. Back. Declan gets. Front. Looks for an option. There, but he gets back. Nothing happens. Control behind the net. Control here. Puck put it back by the Canada defense. Try to get a him loose. Trying to just make it hard. Aces make a wholesale. Puts it up the wing. He's going to come around. Noxie is putting up. Riker just gets it out, but Canada turns. Going to the middle with it. The D. D walks into. Trying to get around people. Looking, they go cross ice down here from the circle. Canada just to get it. There it goes to the far side. On the Johnny on the spot is Cooper. AAA player this year, one of the last, certainly with his side. Aces one down, one block is the Canada puck driving. Sneaks somehow and bounces in. The Aces deep lacking as they path to the line. Advantage of it. Can't walk in from the blue line and like that. It's off. Zone. Knox moves it up the wing to Cam. Nothing happened there as Canada across the zone. Nothing there. Nobody with getting into the middle. Of course, just kind of self. Two on him, get control. Working hard to take it back. Hardest working play. He's just working his butt off. Canada gets it behind. Go up to the half boards, looks off the stick. Has it, looking for Xander, just fires it in. Right to it. Green still looking. Referee in the corner. Rory grabs it. Jack gets it. Tipped wide. Pinned on the boards. Looking for options. As Harry tries just at the line. Back in. Opportunity for the Harry's first game. Middle, but trying to take one wide. Goes under stick check shot. Check right onto a stick and beats Xander. Helping here. That should have been a fairly Canada. In a big hole down through 4 minutes. The Aces zone. Can't Declan it in down low. And stick hand side. No. Pushing on the boards. Comes out to the dot shot. Least working. Life difficult, and she does. And just chip it off the board. Aces are gonna, and that's gonna be icing. Off deep in the Graydon to take Canada with it, shot from the point. Jay gets checked there and around. It's 3 on. Player slows it right down. And take by the Canada player there. Instead of driving through into the zone at least. They go offside. Face off. And off skate to the wing. Punch it in and does. Chip to center. Can zone. Check there to no avail. And offside again. He once said most is an offside. Once asked how many times most got to make first. But Harry here to take the scramble draw, one by and barely back on side again. Back around, gets it up to the board. Knocks with it. He's open wing. Xander now goes up the boards to Charlie. Just lets it go up. Now it's going to take it. Try to move. He's now looking for something. Kind of pushes it up and but touch somebody. Tries to hit Cam. Kind of keeps it in. Battling there. Checked and Xander. Charlie picks it. Knox with it. He's battling it. Knox pushes on the stick. 2 along the boards. Wait. Battling along. Knox able to push it up to the all over again. And Kanata pushes it back in. Off the boards, up to the house. Shot. Let's go to Xander, and Aces need a change there. Working too hard. Green comes back. And Declan and tip wide. Goes. Elise picks it up. Pick it up there. Up forward by Graydon as they're gonna flip it. Oh, that's a penalty, but not. Should be inside the zone. 7:50 left. Graydon has zone. Kanata wins the face. Push it around the boards. Jack there to try and pass up the middle. Could be an icing. Face off. Out of zone. As we go to the and Elise on the backside by the Aces, can't get it. Jack gets to a half board and he's going to go for a little skater. He's got speed. And can I just put defense going to fire it up the boards. He's got a step. There. With it, just flips it. As Kanata's just going to... Oh, no, it's not. Johnson didn't go all the way down. Took a pass from the... 2-8. Bunch of guys missing. We'll see if we can find the start. Haven't seen Keegan into the corner. Haven't seen Nolan Ross. That's 3 for the 2 APs in 1 minute. Puck gets pushed out. It's offside. There is thought we. Harry on the dot. Rooney does. Move it around, get it up to the wing. With the puck for Kanata. But not takes control in the D just Aiken takes control there. Front up by the Aces. Now just pushes it to him. Gets tripped up there. Not this time. He was out. Xander pushed. Not they're making a change there. Able to pick it up and fire it in. The puck there. He's got for help in the middle. He's out front, and so is Jay. 2 Aces out front. As they reverse it around. Doesn't help as Kanata out in the neutral zone. Here, just puts boards and gets it up to in deep. Get it there. Cam deflected off the foot. Puck looking behind Graydon, picks it up. Canada comes, and there's going to be a on Graydon as Cam touches up. Dissimilar from the minute before, where similar play, but go on the PK here. 4:30 on the to take the face off with Elise and Declan. Penalty killers. Corner, lose control. He's going to hammer that. Get deflected on the way. Tried by Declan. Shot. Angler, and the rest. They hit his mask. Old Tendy, the takes it off, and like he may have his, which I dangler this year that'd be, and I have. They get it down deep in the corner. Aces as down, right on net as Jack. They'll take the face off. 6 left on the clock, a minute or penalty kill. Rory comes out. He's on the backside. Rory tries to push it deep. Push the check there. Comes up. Sticking high. Try and clear up the boards, can't. Back to the D. Charge goes to half. As the Aces get hard. Great job making option in the middle. Gets in the middle. The Aces nicely there. Defenseman, but it goes to back to the D. Net. Down in the corner. Tipped. A lot of players in and around. A couple whacks back of the net. A power play goal will go down. 3 minutes left. Harry with Tristan and Zay side. With control in their own zone. So Garage gets the in. Xander knocks control in the corner. Goes off. Noxie pushes up. Picked off by Canada. Canada check there. No call. Knox for sure. Xander forward comes. It looks like a brick. Shiny and white. Puck mark on it yet. 7 left on the clock. Trailing 4-0. To take the face off. And we'll draw on the dot. There by Charlie. Green trying to shot in tight. Chest of the time to be able to block it and cover. Get a face off as the Aces and win by gets to the line. Lease puts great against 2 Canada defense. Charlie puts it off. Ends up high. Can't get it there. Moving it back and forth. Looks good. Gets it up a couple feet. Pushed right back in by Canada. She's going to have to get 2 Canada players on it. 2 aces come down. That's great. She's going to fire it around. Side. Cam's going to grab it. Look, Charlie can't handle the stick. Canada there. Gets stuck. The ace's feet. 6. Too many men because it did get. I'd be curious though. On the ice. They're changing. It's an. Back on the penalty kill. On the clock down. Goes D to D. Aces get control there. Fire it out. Hits. Stays in the zone. Aces as in his feet there now. And on one Canada player. Pushes to the middle and turn it around. They do. Off a skate and in. Looking for options. He's tipped by the Canada player. Allows them to stay in. He goes cross ice. Goes and for options. He skates to the score. Just evaded 1 and was able to have and nobody else there to come into this tough situation. Defense step up and make life. Nothing Canada with in the period. Canada gets it in and got it in all lines. And Xander able to nothing after 1. Not a good situation. And looks like goaltending changes. Doesn't do that. And he's going to start the best against depleted Aces team players that I can tell. But players, this is just about abilities and make sure you the nets. Xander in that period. Let's see it around to at least here. Aces kind of line, but cannot push it up the middle. Push it in deep. Goes to the corner where it's off it. Gets behind center. Canada stick as they're going from the wing. It's going to go wide. The puck gets behind the net. And to the half board where Canada is down and against the boards there. Past the D as they were. And Canada Aces defense comes back to the middle to Graydon. Off the wing to the middle to check. Can't. Goes around. Ace got all kinds of time to collect. Set for a breakout. Pass. Around. And a big save. Hunter on his first of the period. Got spun around. To stretch yourself like. Just come back down. Roy tries. Goaltender coming to the net there, so take Jason Riker. Riker comes around, kick and couldn't convert as they in deep. Behind the boards. Just a long Vale comes up to the half. And Reich tries to go into the Canada. Jace with his stick and right in. A low shot there. Jason Riker knocks. He's on the backside. In the zone. They're checked at the line. Off the blocker. But gets out. Being dug out by. Just puts it towards the. Defense as they get it onto the far wing. Swing and a miss by the Aces defense. As Riker comes. Graydon's got control. Checked by into the Aces. Push it up the wing and as Graydon the rebound. What happened there? Scooched under Hunter. Ended up back in front. As Canada shots resulting in a from 2 feet. 3 to 4. Aces down 6-0 in the second period. Is Canada great? Oh no! The Aces are offside. Right, gets it. Defense goes right. So they're going to try and push this. Takes control of it. Nice 6-0 call. Could have been interference by Zay. Nothing. Regains. Goes back to the D. Go around. Back. But he's just change there. Let it go. Holding his arm. Xander picks it up in the own. And he's kind of checks him in the half court. Back down to him. Looking for an option out front. Jack. Canada. Harry. grabs it. Goes to Elise. Rory takes it up to the middle. It's got two. Moves in. They got drop pass. Happening there. Gets back to and hung on by the shot by Canada's second period. 9:44 down 6-0. Canada control. Shot. Stick. Behind the net by Hunter. Front. And there to pick it up as he skates. He gets the center side. Jason. Oh. That wasn't a penalty. She a foot off the down. That's a Canada puts it in down. Starts to skate. Roll there. No call again. Dangerous plays. That's a flat out end. Too soon? Off on his own steam. Though. Face-off comes outside the zone. Backs out with control in the neutral zone. Ace is trying to take control. Looking to dig. They push it out to the D. Half wall. Kent is the Ace player. Try and work around center ice. Harry with control. Cam puts it in. Let's get to the middle. Nothing happens. Cam trying to work it. Takes it and they get it out to the Ace is back. Nice job keeping it in. Picked up by Canada. Around and go up. Center ice and down. As Canada and puts it into the middle of the as up the middle. Push forwards and out to the D. For something back down low. Along the boards now, 2 Aces. Another Canada player comes in. Shot! Player. Looking again off. Cam takes control. Going to look to push it up and control in the neutral. Hits Cam in the leg. Comes up, same thing. As it is, Graydon's pushing and breaks flight, but player as that's offside. Come outside the zone with Graydon drop. Jack tries to push it, working along the help. Jack's got control. He does. Gets it over. Jack gets dumped. Pushes it. All not going to get there. Deck. Get it outside the zone. Control, taking a walk, looking for help. Hard pass to offside. As face off right in front of the bench. One Declan trying to push it up, can't. And as it gets it into the behind the net. At least there to pin. Jace on it hard now. And he gets pushed up against. Harry comes in to help on his feet and looking for options. In as the center over there, at least takes it now. Goes around open wing as going to push it up to the middle. Harry as he moves it. Come outside. Gets there. Take with it now. Striker can't handle the pass. Change in there. Puck. Spot. Great. Gets picked off as they move around. It's off. Get it around as he knocks down deep. And move and as the Canada was made benches as that that happened where they just go off scramble draw. Charlie Canada turns it back around. And now it's offside. Knox pushes off the board. Charlie trying to push. Canada now has numbers. And comes to the as puck came right and the turn, but Hunter up to the tuck it under his pad. Ace's own hair. Scramble draw in the feet. Aces pick it out. on the net. Looking for the half boards. Tries to skate with himself. Off by the D. But Canada with it in there. Get up the middle. Their zone. Just push it back in.
5-1.
They're going to go with speed up. The side of the net. Nothing available on the behind the net. Harry and goes around. Able to get pushed out. Ace is pushing it deep and work hard there. The lead pass. Shot. Hunter. Canada and able pushed out. Not sure. Rory picks up behind. Back on the D stick.
Got it over the net.
At the line, they push it back.
Walker decent. Open on. Pushes it wide.
Trying to go across ice. Break. At least there. There. As they try the zone, Canada has to there for Canada. Goes cross ice to. She moves it up to half. Able to get. Canada turns. Speed of the defense. Declan just fires. He can't get there first. Get it down deep in behind. Shot into the middle. Behind the net, at least takes it. Tip it. Canada does. Canada player lose. And at least there with no sideboards. Try to stick and they put it back down. And the Ace is finally able to get control of it. He's one-on-one. He'll just get a shot off. He had a good there as he just Rory rings the thing they've had all game to pucks in deep, pursuing defense. Jason finished the period. Come away and nothing down after two. Full of and it already is. So Canada almost has more shots that the Aces have. Losing 6-0. To win games.
What do you guys have? 20-7.
Canada, they're pretty close. We'll take it. A shot on that. No.
Go, Harry!
Clock as we get to the third at the doctor into the Aces. Just chips that into the middle and off knocks. He grabs it and he gets Tries the angle, can't. These guys work. Shot, tipped off on net. Looking for something in the middle. A player takes it and pushes. Harry gets it there. He's going to the corner. He's giving chase. He's got a shot. Not a player. Back out into the middle. Knocks. Shot. Tip. Knox tries to pinch and now 2 on and puts to the corner. Side. They try and go short side. Riker with to the line and down, and that'll be ice. Guys make changes deep in the Hunter standing tall. Wins the face off. Aikens back down.
Into the glove. Big stair to the left.
Back to deep shot. Pushing out to make fortuitous bounce off as they enter the zone. Happening there. Try and get control. Push it, nothing in that center ice. Ace, but right into the through two. Behind, pushing to the top of the as much net as he can. Aces now have control. Don't know if he knows these guys. And the post. Change here. Half boards. Or Cam comes. Charlie in there now. Gets control of it. Nice job. Goalie doesn't know. To the center. He's there. He's got it. He's offside.
Everybody.
Ace but Rory was in by. To this dot here, pass came from back into the boards and out and back in and goes in deep behind the net. Chick check along the boards, line, it goes backhand. And great. And then Canada couldn't get a back in the corner. Trying to poke away. Comes out with puck. Shot. Hits it. And gets the as I think it looks a little sore. Can't get off because Canada's scared. And Canada's got to do. Hunter takes right back to the ace. Canada knocks to the middle, nothing happening there. Low zone. Options, he goes back to she's reverses. Gonna go off the boards to the Canada defense. As they just Aces can't. Other now has it. He's got Canada block.
Bennett steps in.
Bounce to the middle, and Elite needs to get that up and out. And there's off the boards, but by a break. Hunter off the blocker. And no icing. They got to work hard. Aces get their change as they get it to Ace. There as he has control. Jason to Jack. Pick. Comes up with speed. So they go and sucked in to the chest. As Hunter always says, that he's on his game. In behind, he's going to try and look. Looking. They do. Knock. Gets to on the boards, but on the boards. He cleared out. No icing there. And not sure. Now right on to Harry Stick. Quick whistle is that goalie. He must have lost sight. 12-21 in the third. Face off deep as the Aces look to work with Harry Ace and Noxie and whatever. Riker working along the board. Own zone. Harry loses his foot. Glassing around and Knox as Canada tries. Riker gets back as it's inside the zone. As he gets Ace is footing as he goes face control the puck and gets a shot off a stick right to the net. Options is behind the Canada to the middle. Ace defenseman gets it. The Aces are going to get a change. One. It's going to go back. Canada works it back to the other side. In the middle. Aikens with and Hunt cover it up there. Checked by the defense. Canada. The moments. Time frame. Flashing penalty there, and our definitely time between the of the goaltender.
Pushes it forward.
Pick there. Ace is able. Jack trying to get it out to Cam. The net. Canada with control. Zone. They turn around. Up the boards. Canada move it. Charge. Cross ice to Cam. Cam goes deep into the rolls off the boards there. Hard on it. Down deep into the zone. He's looking for what his option. Still got control as he enters the zone. 1, 2, shot! Coast to coast. Goes around 4. Tandy from 3. Just made them. As the Aces positive out of this game. It's 6-1 with 9 on the clock. Harry wins the face-off. Everybody give up to the line. Back to center ice. Canada takes control. Out. Able to jump. Andy's equipment there. Make a nice stop on shot by Rory. A weird hop on Canada zone. And Graydon on the other deck. Middle as Canada with it. Rory stick check there. Back on down. That should be ice. Back down in the Canada. Push it up. Control at the dot. Control as it gets into the deep. Him up against the boards. Gets it behind. Trying to find. His deck. Work it up the boards. Nice. He's got 2. Gets it in his own feet. Shots. Initial save. Base. Wide on Harry. Rebound there. Rory trying to. Canada takes control behind. Up the middle. Canada looking for. Check there by Elise. Touch. But. Puck goes. Full sail change. Looking at what our options are. Ice gets in. Gets at center ice. And the referee finally on the play. Her. The same player. This needs to be a form. Head contact and. Referee's going to really get it right before the. Feeling the effects of being crowded in this game. To figure out what they're eat this where they wait for R to I call the play result of the injury. Review the play that was done. So that you can't make a by contact in the middle. She went through. Time she's done this. Time was along the boards. Jason officials to figure out what. And I think an absolute trap. At least have 4 minutes. Everybody wait. And they arrive. At the gate. So it's a 5 body contact, it looks like. Not happy about the call. Considering it's the first one today. Fine. Play for the Aces as it gets almost takes himself offside. Net Jack with it there. Half wall to Charlie. Charlie underneath Jack. Jack can't. As Kanata gets it off. It in. Into the middle and right to the cover it up there. Penalty kill or power. 7:33 on the clock. 6-1. They're going to make a change here. One back. Nobody there is Canado. Clear it. Hunter looks. Fans on the pass. And now it's 2-on-2 for the shot. And then covered. Jack to the dot with Riker on the backside was one of the gets into the feet. Partial break. This is working hard at anything and can't. Jack's got puts it up to the Riker. Faster than that. They're telepathy and then stick handling. Move this puck quicker. Cross ice, yep, and picks it up. And the passes. They're just step. Cam enters the zone and gets. Canada player's going to be there. Moves to the hits the player and send it back in. He corner. Cam picks middle off his foot. It's out and Xander has to get Cam working. Kanata trying to get out. He can't. And Kanata finally gets it down. Release. She's got to push it up to the half court. I'm up the middle. Got it. He gains his own. Speed down low. Comes in. Canada goalie. Shot. Pushed out into the middle. Into the middle. And it comes out. Push it back to Declan. Looking for what his options are. 8.
Under 2 to go.
Just behind the net, trying to get pinch by take control there. At least guys should goes cross ice. Boards. Gets it. Takes it there. Around. Trying to with it. Puts it Charlie. Charlie grabs. He goes across to as Elise comes down, pinch, pushes it down below the net. Skating hard to try and find it. Jack along support as great. Aces not, but they finally get it off the boards and out to off the boards down. That stops. Let's go to Jack with the Canada. Gets control of it. And they do. He's going to through Jack. Around. Knox comes off the blocker. Center wasn't sure where the nuts. Harry gets the shot. Knox takes control along the board. Tip to the corner. Even strength here. They fight it. Just an errant puck. Shelf. That's an. Aces will go with 2:44. Harry on the dot, controls face off. They go. In deep. Aces go up. It up to the center ice. Canada takes options. He goes press. Good stick by Jace there. Gets pushed into the boards. Control, and they're gonna. In his feet. Control of this puck is it just getting kicked around. Ace pushed. Trying to get around. Puck still moving around. And clear it out to the sidewall. Canada pushes it down. Boards. And can't too deep. Need to find an outlet there. Gonna skate it, get across, put in deep. Are gonna change behind the net. He's gonna come. Goes around through the blue line. Long stick helping him as he wide. With the stick, nothing there. Or sorry, Xander puts it off. Rory like interference call. Back on the far side, he's got control. And wide. Bar, but couldn't get it in. Comes around, he gets in front. That's a 2-goal night. as he comes in off and tucks it home. To 3 now as the Aces a little more respectable. 30. Two-point night. Oh, with the other mark. For Canada. Shot. Nothing happened. The net. Hunter able to follows around. Will take it behind the net. Just kind of seeing eye. Ace is able. Short side blocked, but do it as Canada dominate. 31-20. Wow. Able to get 13. But 30 definitely right from the first. Cook that up. And we will on this in Pembroke at the PA.